Cue the lights.
Hi guys, I'm with Samantha Siddall today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. So we're just going to ask you a few questions as to what you're doing at the moment. Are you currently working on any projects?
Previously, I've just done a doctor's.
Okay, amazing.
So, yeah.
And one of your main roles was in Shameless, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did Shameless when I first left uni, so it was my first job out of there, which was great. Did that for about 6 years.
Oh,
and
6 years.
Yeah, long time. And I played Mandy Maguire, who was one of the main families.
Wow, so how did you get into that role after uni? Did you have an agent or did they approach you? Was it through university?
Yeah, so I went to Salford Uni. And I did the showcase at the end, which was at the Royal Exchange Theatre in Manchester. And then we invited agents to come along and see us there. And I was fortunate enough to get an agent. And it was the first job she sent me for.
Wow, and you got it. So
really lucky,
that's pretty insane. Because only a few people get chosen for the last show as well at university.
Yeah, unfortunately it's a bit of a different experience there than it is at drama schools. You're not guaranteed a place in the showcase, so you have to work really hard in the time that you're there.
So you worked hard and you deserved it. Yes, that's great. So you got an agent from the show that you did, and they've been with you since, or are you with a different agent?
Yeah, I'm actually still with the same agent. I did chase the bright lights of London for a little while, but my Manchester agent has been fantastic for me, and that's where I've come back to. She's great.
So you're mainly Manchester based and doing things up here?
Yes.
And how you find that? Is there a lot more up here, or have you done stuff in London as well?
I think I'm still having to go down quite a bit to London for castings. I mean, I got lucky with the Shameless thing because it was filmed on my doorstep, so it wasn't too bad. But I expect to go down to London for stuff, but I think there is more now in Media City, and I've just been for a job at Media City, so hopefully, I mean, that's the first audition I've had for this, so hopefully it's started to change a bit now.
So in terms of preparing for an audition, so they saw you, they spotted you, but when you wanted your Shameless audition, what did you do? How did you create your character?
Actually, there was really not a lot to go off the script, but I knew it was playing a 15-year-old, and I left uni at 21, so I knew that I needed to look young, and my agent said, don't go wearing any makeup, you need to look a certain age. So in terms of the look, that's how I prepared for it. But I think if something's well written, which that was, it just comes off, the character comes off the page. So I kind of got a feel for her straight away.
And then obviously they liked you, so 6 years in Shameless, that's great. So in terms of giving anyone any advice as to how to get involved in getting an agency, would you be able to give them any advice? What would you say would be the first thing for them to do?
I mean, I went into a kind of say a normal route as such, but obviously going to uni there is more of a chance of getting into a showcase. However, there are drama groups that are set up as well that also do that and put showcases on, and if they're well connected enough, then agents will come and see you. And I think in terms of preparing for the showcase itself, you've got to think, what have I got that someone else hasn't got? For example, I did, we could do a monologue and a duologue, but I decided to do a monologue and then do a song. And
so have a little bit of difference.
Yeah, so one was a musical, it was like a cat suit and really kind of, it was sexy kind of role. Yeah. And then my monologue was really down and out girl that just left prison. So it's important to have to show what you can do. Versatility is important.
Completely. Drama school, university, what should you do? I guess it's just what you feel is going to work best for you and show off your versatility.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, and no one should base their decisions on this, when I was 18 and going to uni, I wasn't ready to leave home. So a friend of mine would say, let's go and apply for drama school together, and I just thought, I don't want to go down there. I felt too young, I wasn't really mature enough at that stage to do it, but I think uni's been a good route for me because I like studying as well. So,
If you were to play any character anytime soon, what would your ideal character be and why?
I've been asked this question recently.
Oh, really?
And,
I don't know what to say.
Well, I was having to think about it, and I would say something like $1 Million Baby.
Okay.
The Hilary Swank one. Something that you've got to kind of put in some effort for, because she to do some boxing training, and that would be nice to really
actually
change a lifestyle to get into a role.
And become that.
Yeah, I'm not saying like method acting. I'm not into method acting. So I don't think you need to do that as such, but to a degree.
Yeah. And what kind of roles would you like to see more of on the telly? So Shameless is quite risque, isn't it? There's a lot of, it's quite to a certain taste. So is there something that you'd like to see more of on telly?
Definitely more roles like that. I mean, that was a really well written drama.
Yeah.
You know, and part of it is a fantastic writer. More of the same in terms of that, and because that really showed, it was controversial,
real
but
life as well,
it did, and a lot of people came up to me and said, "I know someone like that," or "This is my friend has that story."
Because people are going to want to watch that, and then it brings talking points, and then people want to watch more, don't they?
Yeah, honestly,
Cool. So what is next for you? What's kind of the route that you'd like to see yourself on in the next year or so? Anything can happen.
Big question. Yeah. No, to be honest, I've been doing more theatre stuff recently, and that's scary, but I've really enjoyed that. I think it's nice to have a mix, and obviously TV pays better, you know, that pays the mortgage. But I think theatre's also really nice. The stage stuff sort of keeps it a bit real in a way, in terms of, you know, you're getting that fear and that buzz before you go on stage, and you don't get that with TV.
You never know what's going to happen, and you just got to play it like that, haven't you?
Yeah, and I think it kind of keeps you on your toes a bit theatre. So,
some more theatre based.
It's a good mix, I think. Yeah,
that's cool. Quite a big thing for people to deal with. It's like, well, I didn't get that job, it means I'm not a very good actress, and now what am I going to do? I'm just going to give it all up. Have you ever been in a stage like that? You are constantly picking yourself back up again, and there's hardly any other profession aside from this where you're required to be interviewed that many times in your life. I mean, most people in a normal job might change the jobs 2 to 3 times, whereas you're constantly doing that and up against people. Yeah, it is tough. How have you found dealing with it? What's kind of your way of just keeping your head on and knowing that it wasn't the right thing for you? I think you've always got to be. I'm always working, as I say, I'm always temping and stuff as well, and I think you need to do that. Don't be sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring, but it's important to keep your skills up to date. If you're not working and you haven't been working for a while, then you know, start looking at getting new headshots and, you know, just doing, you know, productive, proactive things. So, talking about theatre, if you could describe theatre in 3 words, I know it's not fair, what 3 words would you use? Daring, real, energetic. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Daring, real, and energetic. That's cool. And so when you're on stage, do you kind of still get nervous, or have you kind of lost that? No, never lost. That's what gives you the adrenaline to just go and do it. Oh God, it's. I recently did something for Edinburgh Fringe. Oh, cool. Which was it was a 2-hander. But I was the only person sat on the stage, and I've never done anything like that before. Just all eyes on you. Yeah, and I could hear people coughing before I went in, and I'm thinking, why don't you just go home? Just go home. Why are you here to see me? Yeah. And my heart was racing. I thought that I'm just not going to be able to get the words out. I was terrified, but it's good to have a certain level of it. I mean, perhaps not that much. I was terrified, but the adrenaline does kind of like pump you through it. And afterwards, there's no feeling like it. If you want to check out any of Samantha's stuff, have you got your Twitter page up? Yeah, I've got a Twitter page at SidSidSam. Check out SidSidSam for all her exciting journeys. Thanks so much. Thank you. Bye. Do I stress you out? My sweater's on backwards and inside out. And you say, how appropriate. I don't mean to dissect everything today. I don't mean to pick you apart, you see, but can't help it. There I go, jumping before the gunshot's gone off. Slap me with a splintered ruler. And it would knock me to the floor if I wasn't there already. If only I could hunt the hunter. Do I wear you out?
You must wonder why I'm relentless and all strung out. I'm consumed by the chill of solitary. I'm like a Stella. I like to reel it in and then spit it out. I'm frustrated by your apathy. And I'm frightened by the corruption of this land. If only I could meet the Maker. Enough about me. Let's talk about you for a minute. Enough about you. Let's talk about life for a while. The conflicts, the craziness, the sound of pretenses falling all around. Why are you so petrified of silence? Here. Can you handle this? Did you think about your bills, your ex, your deadlines? Or when you think you're going to die? Or did you long for the next distraction? And all I need now is intellectual intercourse, a soul to dig the hole much deeper. I've no concept of time, other than it's flying. If only I could kill the killer. And all I really want is some peace, man. A place to find a common ground. And all I really want is some justice. So why acting? Why not? I think I'd love to do it's the ability to represent other people and to just echo people's emotions, really. It's the fun part of being someone else. It's that kid in you that loves to dress up and pretend to be someone. We've all got that in us. Maybe it's the Peter Pan theory of not wanting to grow up. But yeah, that's what acting is for me. I think that's why I love to do it. I'm a show off.